Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Almost live. Wow. I can't believe I'm back. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm LBJ, and you're listening to The Heartfelt Truth. Let me start off by saying, as I always do, that I hope my voice finds you in good health, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Not necessarily in that order, but all equally important to help us with this thing we call life. When you leave this podcast, you didn't get anything from it, well, you probably weren't listening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Welcome. I'm LBJ. You're there, and I'm here, and you're listening to The Heartfelt Truth. Once again, welcome back. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. I just want to say, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I owe you the hugest apology. I have been so consistent with my podcast and reaching out to you fine people here and around the world. It has been truly a blessing to have you guys a part of my life. But there's so much I got to share, and I know I can't do it in just one take. I can't do that. But I have to try to share a little bit. I mean, oh my goodness, so much has happened in my life in the past 6 months, and I'm dying to share some of it with you. Well, let's start by saying, you know me. Listen, my podcast has been for years. Okay, it has been about motivation, inspiration, and just giving you another way of looking at things. Now, with that being said, I always said, I don't preach politics. And I don't preach religion, okay? I just want you to make up your own mind. I'm here just to inspire you and inspire myself too, because I've told you way back that even myself getting up here on this microphone, it is very therapeutic, and I inspire myself sometimes. Like this morning, I'll give you an example. While I was sitting down, and I haven't said it in a while, I was just having my coffee, and I'm a 2-cup guy, as you may know, in the morning, for those who have been listening to me. I was on my second cup, and I was sitting here. I just finished doing my morning ritual, and I said, oh my goodness, why not take this opportunity to talk to these fine people here and around the world? You haven't talked to them in so long, and there's so much I want to share. My life has changed. Things have happened that I would not have predicted. And I want to share them with you. So let me explain off the top. A few podcasts back, I believe I was sharing the fact that I was moving on from my last occupation. I was retiring. All right, my community service. Actually, I did share the fact that I was working in the schools. And now some people might have got confused. They might have said, well, what does this guy actually do for a living? Is he like a teacher, a janitor? What does he do in the school? Because he's never really forthcoming with that. And it's only simply because, like I said, I don't want to, make anybody or give anybody the wrong impression of what I do for a living. I was very happy at what I did, and I'm very proud of what I've done. So I was in community service, and yes, I was a peacemaker, okay, and I served my community well for 25 years, and I've made some really long-lasting friendships and relationships that I'll cherish the rest of my life. I really will. So, and I've been busy for the last 6 months, and I'll tell you why. As I was sitting around during the course of my retirement, I actually moved on to another part-time position, and it was inspiring and helping young people who were moving forward into the law enforcement community. I work in an academy, And I just found it very inspiring just to really be able to teach and help young people to move forward in the decisions that they've decided to make in their life, which is admirable. And God bless them all, and may they stay safe. And I mean that sincerely. And during the course of that whole thing, I try to get them to sit back, relax, and make some positive decisions, make the right decision. Even when it feels wrong and it is the right thing to do, one must do the right thing. So I've been doing that. So I sat around and it came to me, actually it has been in my mind for a while, to serve my community. And the opportunity has risen. I'm so excited to be on this microphone. The opportunity came to my way, and I was offered a position, and I actually I accepted it. So I had to campaign for the past 6 months. So therefore, I did not have the time to sit down here and talk to you fine people. Now, here's what happens, and I will say this open and honestly. I've never preached religion, and I've never preached politics, but what I've decided to do is that after 25 years of service, of serving my community and trying to do the right thing, every time doing the right thing and helping people, and there's such a joy in this life that I receive, and if I do anything, I want to pass that on to you, is that one of the greatest joys in this life is being of service to others. Okay, you got to understand that. Again, I'm not preaching. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I would never, ever even do that. But I am telling you this. When you become a person with service for others, you will find such a joy and a feeling, and it's amazing the things that you do when you help somebody. Because listen, human nature, by human nature, we alone were meant to help each other. Seriously, I don't know. I'm not going to get into the whole logistics of everything that's gone on in the world, let alone our own country and the scars that we bear. But if you think about it, we look at other people in positions and we want them to succeed, and we want to help them out. When someone's giving a speech, you don't sit there and look at them and want them to fail. You root for them. You want them to do it. And when someone's stumbling, you're like, oh my God, I want to run up there and help them. It is human instinct. It is what we do as human beings. So I've decided that I am going to serve my community in a different capacity and be able to make some decisions in town and to help. And that's what I'm doing. So I haven't been on a podcast for a while. I really don't want to. I mean, for most people, you understand where I'm coming from. There's a city government, and there's different positions, and you try, because we're all involved in it. I mean, if you live in any town, any municipality, any little rural area, urban area, there is a structure in place that provides services and they render help to people in the community that we need, because it takes a village. And if you have to put the right people in the right places to make that happen. And I've been blessed to have been elected, and the people have enough faith in me and putting me in that position. So I'm ecstatic about that. And I'm looking forward to the journey ahead of me. And again, I sat down and I said, oh my God, I miss my podcast family. And so I wanted to share that with you. And when you have exciting news and good news, you want to share it with those you care about and those you love. And even though a lot of us haven't met and we don't really know each other, but you take the time to listen to me, and sometimes I might babble on a little bit. But thank you for listening to me. But yes, I have acquired a new position, and it is of service to others, and I am looking forward to it, just as have I been servicing. Well, not servicing you. That sounds so weird. We just say servicing. Well, let's keep everything in context. I appreciate everybody that takes a moment, presses the button, and listens to me. Even if you listen to me for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and I can say something that'll spark an interest or spark a moment, then I've done my job. And that's what I'm trying to do. I really want to inspire people to get involved in their communities. And, at the end of the day, you have to, we got to stop pointing the finger. You have to get involved. If you're not involved, I hate to say this, you don't have anything to say. You get what you get. If you go somewhere to a restaurant and you make an order, you expect that order to be filled. Now, the bottom line is if you sat there and you don't ask for anything and that's what you get, nothing. Come on, nothing from nothing leaves. That's right, nothing. Oh, my goodness. Well, listen, I'm so excited to be here. I don't. There's so much going on. I mean, I just got elected to a position. I just finished doing a TEDx talk for the first time in town here. Actually made a little history in this town. It's just amazing. And I'm excited. I really, really am. And I just wanted to share that with you. This will be the first of a new series of podcasts that I want to put out. And I hope you enjoy it. I mean, I want to build our relationship back. I want to share the things that we've shared before. I want to be an inspiration. I want to pave the way for young minds, men and women. Okay, I want everybody, the VIPs of our communities. And that was part of my TED Talk, the VIPs of the communities. Really, you got the homeless. You have the senior citizens, all right? Okay, you have black and brown people in the community, the mentally ill. And last but not least, you have the LBJTQ plus community. All of us, they are VIPs. And it's important that we pay attention and stick together. Now, I know you haven't heard me in a while and you're saying, oh my God, he's right out of the gate. He's getting all deep. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just wanted to say hello. I want to say welcome back, LBJ. And it's been really, really, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I really missed getting on this microphone and sharing my life and being an inspiration to some people. Like I said, if it's one person, then I'm excited. I mean, if there's one person that's going to listen to this today and say, wow, that's interesting. I think I want to do something. Then I've done my job. I want one person to commit to themselves today that I'm just going to do one thing for someone other than myself. It's a beautiful, if it's opening a door, if it's, yeah, I know we get crazy. You're looking, you see, no. If someone needs $1, if you see that guy on the corner with a cup, I don't know how he got there, and I'm sorry that he's there. Everybody's going to make any kind of excuse and every excuse they can not to give him $1. But I say give him the $1. Okay? Give him the $1. Don't cast judgment. You don't know how he got there or why. But be a service for others. Be of service for others. And that's how it starts. And I believe, with all that being said, it will make the world a better place. I know some people might say it's a pipe dream. I know there's the right, there's the left, there's the middle, there's the up, down, sideways, whatever position you want to take. But at the end of the day, listen, people, none of us are here forever. Just keep that in mind. And as much as you might want to believe, nobody's better than anybody else. You might be in a better position. You might even have a little bit more money. You might have a bigger house, a bigger car. But guess what? We're still going the same way. So keep that in mind. And it's bigger than you. Oh my God, I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. That's what happens when I get excited. I get excited and I want to talk to you fine people. It's just amazing. It really, really is amazing. So listen, here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna cut it off for today. Right now, I'm gonna start. But listen, I just want to say, please. I want to welcome myself back, and I want to welcome you back for that one person that decided to listen to me for the last few minutes. And I just want to say thank you. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for not putting anything out in the last couple of months, but I have been campaigning. I have been busy. And but I sat here this morning as I was having my coffee, and I got inspired, and I missed you guys. And there's so much going on. It's changing my life. I ran for a position. I did a TED Talks. I'm working at the academy. You have your family stuff going on. And there's a lot of things that really took hold of me this past couple of months. So please forgive me. Please come back and listen to LBJ every now and then. I'm going to come up with some new stuff, and really we can move forward together and have some fun. And last but not least, I really mean this. This is a real PSA. I know we're still in a little bit of this pandemic, and I know for a fact that I've seen it a few times. If anybody's listening to me and you have things on your mind, if you feel a little lost and you don't know what to do, talk to somebody. Please do not hold it in. All right, do not keep it to yourself, because being locked up and quarantined for 2 years can really have an effect on you, male, female, young and old. And I think one of the best ways to do it is to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody and share. Don't be ashamed. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you're not well or you're not feeling good. Okay? It is wrong if you don't tell somebody about it. So just keep that in mind. And if you see someone that needs a little push, a little conversation, just let them talk. Listen to them. Just do the 80-20 rule. It helps. 80-20. And in case you don't know, I'm going to give it to you real quick before I let you go. Let that person share 80% of the conversation, and you add 20% when you're ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'm going on. I'm going to have to probably cut this down a little bit. Listen, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come into your life for the last few minutes. And as I always say, take care of yourself. Take care of your families, because family is important. And if you see someone that needs a helping hand, take yours out and try to help them if you can. I believe this one act really, really will help make the world a better place. And it's going to be one of those things that help you on your journey to becoming the best person that you were meant to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm LBJ, and you've been listening to The Heartfelt Truth. Thank you. And we will talk again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm LBJ. If you have any comments or feedback, please reach out to me at LBJThe Heartfelt Truth @gmail.com, or check me out on my social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as I always say, thank you. Take care of yourself, and we will talk again. I think that's a wrap.